What's up, guys? This is Ryan from Today's Media Channel, giving you guys another video. We're switching it up a little bit. We're doing another drive along. It is November 16th, 2024, and it's 46 degrees outside, upstate New York. It's getting colder and colder. But today I wanted to talk about, is college necessary in 2024? And I'll give you guys the short answer. Short answer is, for most people, no. If you guys already didn't know, I went to college for economics, minor in business, and the field that I work in now is not related to either, really. I work in tech, which has been really, really good to me. I can't complain. It allows me to provide for myself in a decent way. But technically didn't really need to go to college for what I'm doing right now. I know a lot of people who work in my field or who I'm co-workers with, and they didn't go to college at all, just have a high school diploma. They put their application in and they were fortunate enough to get the job, which is fantastic. And I absolutely love that for them. But for people who went to college for 4 years just to work in a field that someone who didn't go to college for is, it can be jarring. Now, fortunately, I was lucky enough to not have any loans. I tried to do college the smart way, went to school locally, didn't purchase any expensive meal plan, try to get as many scholarships and programs as possible. And yeah, I was able to go to school with no debt, which I thank God for every single day in my mind and out loud. But I do have a lot of friends who did go to school and even went to some private schools and have 20, 30, and 40 grand worth of debt, which is absolutely appalling, and I feel really bad. Because most of the people that I know with this tremendous debt don't even work in the field that they got their degree in. And we're talking about film majors, we're talking about political science majors, we're talking about, hey, even my degree, economics and business majors. We're talking to people who went for communications, and I can go Africana studies, and I can go on and on and on. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is that college, for most degrees, do not teach you a marketable skill. They give you a education in a topic in a field, but that topic and field does not always translate to a job. And it's quite unfortunate that these guidance counselors, or even your high school guidance counselor, doesn't push that you get a skill for a actual career. And I understand what most people would say in response to this. Well, maybe they have a passion for communications and they want to work in the communications field. Well, got to be a little more proactive and research, what does that actually entail? Does that mean you have to get a master's to actually work in this field? Does this mean that this particular field is actually hiring for people? Or does that mean you may need to do a couple of years of internships just to get the experience, along with the degree, before you can actually work in the field that you want to work in? That just means people need to do more research. Guidance counselors need to be a little more considerate in giving people the advice of, do they actually need the degree to work in the field that they want to work in, and giving alternatives to a career as well, such as the trades. I know plumbers who did their internship in plumbing, I don't know what you would call it, and they buckled down for 2 to 3 years, and now they're making 60 to 70K. I believe they call it like a journeyship. They did their apprenticeship or journeyship for 2 to 3 years, and now they come right out 60, 70K versus a new college student who just finished going to school for 4 years and has $30,000 to $40,000 in debt. is now looking at a job paying 40 to 50K right out the gate. And to be honest, that's not enough. I was going to say it's not a lot. It's a decent amount if you don't have the debt. But if you have the debt, then it's not enough. You need that 60 to 70K job. You need a job that's going to offer you more flexibility. You know, and a lot of these college students get out of college and they're unhappy, which is understandable. And I don't mean to sound entitled here, but if you're trying to go into a career, I understand that your first job isn't going to pay a lot, but when you have all that debt on top of you, on top of your back, it's extremely crushing. Now, this is where I do say I don't believe the government should bail you out. When the government bails people out, all it does is reinforce a bad behavior. And the bad behavior is 18-year-olds should not be able to take out extreme amount of loans to go to school. If you cannot finance it with cash, you probably shouldn't do it. And I'll say that again. If you cannot finance it with cash, you probably shouldn't do it. Especially when the return is not clear or guaranteed. A trade is clear and guaranteed. Even if you have to pay to learn the skill, guess what you have? You have a skill, you have a certificate, you get certified, and you now can enter the workforce with that marketable skill and do what you were trained to do. I think more high schools need to teach more trades and get students certified before they leave high school. This way, they don't feel the pressure to go to college in order to get, hopefully, a degree in something that may not even prove fruitful. And let's talk about these degrees for a minute. A lot of college students went to college, dropped out, have 3.5, 2 years worth of debt, which can sometimes total $10,000 to $15,000 to even $20,000 in debt for a degree they did not even get. Now you're double screwed. Let's talk about these private institutions that give you the same education as a regular four-year university or a state college, but costs $60,000 to $70,000. For example, St. Rose. Now, I applied to College of St. Rose and got accepted, but did not go because of the extraordinary costs of about $40,000, $50,000 a year with room and board and tuition. It was insane. I went to another university and did not stay on campus, and like I said, was able to graduate debt-free. Even though I don't work in the field that I graduated in, at least I was able to go to college and do most of the things most college students do. Hang out with friends, go to parties, and didn't have to incur that much debt. More and more people are starting to realize, more and more young people, that college isn't giving you the ROI that it should. And what that should do for most of these colleges is, one, be more competitive, offer degrees and marketable skills, maybe work with the employers and see what skills that are actually needed for the workplace instead of some of these left-wing agendas that happen in these colleges, and get these kids some skills for the money that they're paid. It's not about the parties. It's not about living on campus. It's about having an actual marketable skill. Question of the day, guys. Did you go to college? Which college did you go to? What year did you graduate? And was it worth it? Please tell me in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Is college worth it in 2024? Is it worth it for future generations? Do you believe the government will bail out these students and pay off their student loans? I don't think they will, especially with Trump in office. It's not going to happen. But who knows? You know, never say never. All right, guys, just wanted to make you a quick video of what was on my mind. It's getting cold here in upstate New York. Just getting off of work, and yeah. Y'all have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in, and bye.